Okay, so hey, this is Josh with Krabby Soft Wash based out of Newark, Ohio. I wanted to make a quick video about downstreaming. I know a lot of folks aren't sure exactly what downstreaming is, and essentially what it is being able to use something like your pressure washer to pull chemicals, whether it be sodium hypochlorite or any number of chemicals, soaps, detergents, through your pressure washer, and it's going to go after the pump. It's really important that you do that in a lot of cases, such as this pump right here. If we were to pull chemicals into this pump, it's going to start to erode some of the the O-rings and break down some of the metals inside there. So downstreaming is just that. It's the opposite of upstreaming. So upstreaming, you're going to be pulling prior to the pump going through. So here's how it works. You got your pressure washer here. We've got a 5.5 gallon per minute with an HP pump on here. And so when we're washing, while we're washing, the water is going to run through, and it's going to go through a chemical injector such as this one. Okay, and so we've got a nice hydrol injector here. And the way we have this one set up with the FlowPro, it's going to be pulling from this metering station here. So we've got our SH 12.5%. and our Apple wash here. And we also have a water flush. So at the beginning of the day, when we're gonna be washing houses, we're gonna turn off the water flush. We're gonna turn on our Apple wash, turn on our SH, and it is essentially gonna be pulling through these lines, up through and into our chemical injector. Okay, super simple process, a lot easier than some of the other ways. And what that allows you to do is wash your house, pre-treat, post-treat, a driveway, whatever it may be, while keeping the integrity of your pump. Now, the way it works, though, is you've got to have some flow going through the hose, right? So if you have a high-pressure tip, and I'll show you some here. So if you look at these tips here, you'll see that some of them are much larger than the others. So this one here is a little bit more of a high pressure tip. That is a, I can't even read it there. Let's take a look at the low pressure tips. So this is a 25, 2530. So that's a 30 orifice. That is, we think, perfect for a 5.5 gallon machine. Then you've got something like these ones, even larger. The more gallons per minute that you're putting out, you're gonna need a little larger orifice. Now there's a couple ways to stop that soap flow from coming through your downstream injector. So for the 5.5 here, as long as we are using an open orificed type of J-rod nozzle, whatever you want to call it, that soap's going to be going through. You can put a high pressure nozzle on there and it's going to stop that flow going through the downstream injector. That's not the way we do it. The way we do it is through this guy right here, the FlowPro. So what that allows it to do is there's a control box here that's on remote control. This FlowPro, and what that does is it's going to turn that bulb out there. Let me get a little bit closer. It's going to control this. There's a ball valve within there, and if you can see, there's a little line. And this is showing me that right now, my water's coming in from my pressure washer, and it's going straight through. And as it goes through, it's gonna pull a siphon to pull our soap. Whenever we hit the button on there, it's gonna turn this, and the water is always gonna find the path of least resistance. So once this turns, the ball valve is gonna be facing this way, and open that up, so it's just gonna go, instead of going through here, it's gonna allow the water to come around here and bypass this injector. Even though this is still open here, the water is always going to say, hey, I need an easy flow. So it's going to come through, turn, go up and out. What that allows us to do is when we're doing rinsing, it gives us full flow. So it's not going to be coming through this at all. And it allows you to rinse a heck of a lot faster, especially if you're using something like this machine down here is 8 gallons per minute. If you're using something like that, it is a huge difference for whenever you're rinsing a house, rinsing a driveway, whatever it might be. You want a full flow. So if you're looking at, if you're downstreaming and you want the best solution in the entire world to quickly and easily while you're out in the field to be able to hit a remote and switch between soaping and rinsing, highly suggest getting a FlowPro. You can find those at FlowPro Solutions. FlowPro.Solutions, excuse me. So it just works on this little remote. It's turning that ball valve. And Judd West is the inventor of the FlowPro. Super cool dude. Amazing service. So now you see that that has turned. And then if I want to change it back to my soap mixing, hit the button, and that's going to turn back. We'll put it back on rinse because we're getting ready to take off for the day. Anyways, that's a little bit about downstreaming. Hope you have an amazing day. You're awesome. Again, this is Josh with Krabby Soft Wash, based here in Newark, Ohio. Have an awesome day.